What's good, y'all? It's your girl Belle. Welcome to my channel. And I just came on here real quick to give y'all a story time because I've been thinking about this shit lately. Now, this is when I was about 16 years old and I called myself going boosting with some of my friends. Now, mind you, back then, this is the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001, 2002. I was in high school. So back then, boosting was the thing. You know how they be scamming and stuff now? Back then, everybody was boosting and shit. So one thing about me, I always been very scary. Like when I was a kid, I used to go like steal little lip gloss and shit from Sears and shit like that. But let me tell you about me. I knew stealing was never for me because I got caught one time when I tried to move up to socks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I honestly feel like I might have got caught twice with me and my friend. I probably was like 12. But the last time I got caught with my homegirl at the time, who I wasn't even supposed to be with, because I used to get in trouble for hanging with her because, you know, she was a little promiscuous. So, but that was my bitch. I loved her. So we had went in the Sears. The Sears was in our neighborhood. We used to go in there almost every day, play on the escalators and shit like that. Like I said, take little lip glosses and shit, open them, use them, and walk at. So this day, we try to steal like some socks or something, and we get caught. Bitch, bye. Let me tell you something about me. And this is how I know boosting was never for me, because my karma be hitting me like this. It don't take long, about an hour. So me and my homegirl get caught. They take us to the back of the store. Now shit's scary. They take us to the back of the store and they want to speak to a parent. Because I got caught before with another friend. I probably was like 11 or something. And they just drove us to our block, to our neighborhood. They let us go. They let us outside. We laid down in the back of the cop car. You know, we didn't want to get seen by the people in the hood. And we took flight, right? So now this time, when I get caught with my other homegirl, they want to speak to a parent, want to see a parent, want something. Now, if it was up to me, I would have still been there. Because I wasn't calling my mother. What? Let me tell you how that lady did not play, okay? That's a whole other story time. So, boom, my homegirl, she calls her grandmother, right? She called her grandmother. And the grandmother, they Jamaican. So the grandmother, when the grandmother gets on the phone, because my homegirl lied and said we was related. So now when the grandmother gets on the phone, she like, oh, she only coming for her granddaughter. She not coming for the other gal and all this other stuff. You feel me? So they was ready to keep me back. You feel me? So now I'm type shitting bricks or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Fast forward. Grandmother pulls up. Whatever. My homegirl convinced her grandmother to, you know, to say that she was my grandmother too. So they released both of us to her grandmother, right? The minute we got to the door, to the threshold of the store, we booked on her. We took flight, literally ran out. Cause my friend was that type to, she used to like climb out her window off the first floor, run away, like argue with her grandmother and shit. She was a little disrespectful, which was another reason why my mother didn't want me with her, but I loved her. That was my bitch. Boom. So now, fast forward, right? That was just the backstory of how a bitch been scared to steal ever since. Don't play games with me, none of that. But I go to my homegirl crib. I'm gonna just call her Shy. She's my best friend at the time, right? Been friends with this girl over 20 years now, right? I go to her crib one day. We getting ready to get dressed. We getting ready to go hang out or whatever. And she showed me her closet because she had went boosting like a weekend or two before with the booster crowds. You feel me? And she like, yo, son, like, shit lit. Like, she got Avarexes. And then niggas had Techno Marine watches. Now, this is how throwback I'm talking about. This is like over maybe 20 years ago. You feel me? So, And she got all this fly shit in her closet. I mean, everything. Every type of name brand you can name. Shit stacked. So I'm like, oh, it's lit. I'm in. Next time I want parts. You feel me? So the day comes. We getting ready to go boost. And we link up with another homegirl. I'm gonna just call her Nee. So it's me, Sha, and Nee. We link up and we go meet with Nee's best friend. I'm gonna just call her Bird, because that's what the fuck she is. So we go links up with the Bird. The Bird, her man, who I'm gonna call Sis, because he gave me, and his best friend. I didn't really know these niggas like that, or I didn't know the Bird like that either, but that was Nee best friend. And me, Sha, and Nee was like this, and Sha and Nee grew up together pretty much. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever. So we get there, we get to the Bird crib or whatever. We wait for her and Sis to get ready. The driver comes to pick us up, which is Sis' best friend. I'm gonna call him Earthworm Jim, because that's what the fuck he looked like. So we wait for wait for Earthworm to come pick us up, and we get the riding out, right? Woodbury Commons. This is the place where everybody used to boost from back in these days, right? So we get out there, we got our plan going. Boom. It's 6 of us. So we're gonna all pair off. You feel me? Me and Sha, that was my bestie. Nee and the Bird, that was her bestie. Sis and Earthworm, that was they was besties. You feel me? So we on the move. Now, what you did was you would go, you would take bags with you, right? Mad empty bags, and stuff them with bags, right? That was the trick back then. Now, mind you, I learned all of this day, because like I said, this wasn't my thing. Once I learned my lesson from 11, you feel me? So I always been scared of shit like this, but this day, the way everybody was saying how it was so easy, I'm like, oh, sign me up. So now, fast forward, we get out there. We got our plan. Me and Sha, team. Nee and the Bird, team. Sis and Earthworm, team, right? Boom. As soon as we get out there, we hit the ground running. And when I tell you we came off, we had so much stuff. It really was too good to be true. I should have known right then and there. Because like I said at the beginning of this video, my karma hits me with the ASAPs, bro. Like, it's not even I promise you. So me and Sha, I don't even remember what store we hit up first, because like I said, this was 20 years ago. But when I tell you we was tearing it up, like tearing it up, we had so much stuff. Like, from every store that was out there that you could name of, every clothing store except for Guess. Because Guess, they had this one little brocky security guard. He looked like he was Italian or something. He had the gel hair standing, whatever. But he was on our body. He was on our body. And like I said, we split up into, we paired off. So it was just me and Sha. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't think we were obvious or anything, but he was, you know, he was on it. I wasn't mad at him for that. We had so much stuff. We hit up, I mean, we had the, I don't know if y'all remember the RL hoodies from Polo with the zipper in between. It's the big R, big L. They had the knitted polo sweaters with the teddy bears on them. They had the polo jeans with the leather cuffs and the leather belt loops and shit like that. We had all of that. We even hit up the Timberland factory. Because at the time, Sha had a baby already. Her baby was probably like going on 1. So, I mean, we had bags alone full of panties, thongs, and stuff from the Gap. We hit up Armani Exchange. We hit up DKNY. We hit up Iceberg. We hit up Banana Republic. We hit up, I mean, everything you can think of, right? So, boom. We end up going back into the van. The Earthworm Jim, he drove a minivan, right? He drove a minivan, and we go to re-up. This is what we say, because everybody got on sweats. We prepared. They like, yo, put on some sweats, whatever, something baggy, so you can put your jeans on underneath. So that's what we did. So now we in the car. Everybody, you know, we stripping. The females, we stripping. We taking our shit off, putting in our little pals. We ready to go back because our bags was full, right? So now we go back. We hit up a store. I think me and Sha was in DKNY. We was in DKNY or somewhere. We was somewhere, but niggas pretty much called for a meeting. We had to all meet up. All 6 of us outside on some bench or whatever. Mind you, the whole time that, you know, we was doing our thing, coming out of stores, going back and forth, we was seeing the 2 guys sitting on the bench, whatever. We paid it. You feel me? Whatever. So we link up with them on this exact bench, and now all of a sudden they're telling us they want Gucci socks and shit. Yo, we want this from Gucci, that from Gucci. So me and Sha, we looking around like, well, who from where? Because I thought we always out here doing this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, from my understanding, this was a routine that niggas had every weekend. You feel me? This is my first time going. Niggas already, you feel me, was doing this. So I was confused. But we already was taking things for our little boyfriends at the time. We had little boyfriends. Like I said, my friend had a kid, so she got some stuff for her man, her baby father. Nee got stuff for her man, and I had my little boyfriend at the time. You feel me? So we had stuff for them. And my whole thing is like, y'all out here just like us. Like, I thought the whole time the plan was for all of us to pair off and, you know, to get our shit or whatever. So the whole time that we was walking back and forth, seeing them sitting on the benches, like, they was literally out there just lollygagging. Mind you, we got there probably like 3 o'clock, I want to say. 3 or 4. They closed at like 9 at the time. Whatever. I don't remember. This was years ago. But we was out there for at least 4 hours. You feel me? So what was y'all doing? And we came off. Like, when I tell you we came off, like, we had Timberlands. We had pocketbooks. Like, from a money exchange. Like, and this is when everything went iceberg and shit was popping. Like, and I don't even, you know. Whatever. So, what's my drink? I'm sorry, y'all. So when they said that, you know, we was kind of turned off for a minute. So we stated how we felt. Like, we don't think that's fair. Like, we're all out here. Like, I'm not risking going to jail for y'all. I'm already risking going to jail for me. And I, like, slick got some shit for my little boyfriend at the time in the bags. You feel me? Like, so they didn't know that. But then again, we don't know if they went in the car and looked through our piles or whatever. Like, we don't know. So, boom. We stated how we felt about that. We wasn't feeling that, whatever. So, we went back about our business. We ready for round 2 now. So now, we end up in, I think we went to the Gap. We pretty much had everything out of there that we wanted. So I think I just picked up like a hat from there. And I had 2 sweaters from DKNY, and I had some boxes from the Gap, right? And my homegirl didn't get nothing at this time, second go around. She ain't pick up nothing because, like I said, we done really maxed shit out. But now we getting Saks Fifth, and shit is weird now because now Nee is with us. And remember, I told y'all we was all paired off. You feel what I'm saying? So we trying to figure out where your partner at. You feel me? Because me and Sha was doing just fine, just us 2. You feel me? So her partner's not there. All right, boom. So we leave outside the store. It's dark now outside, mind you. About 8:30, 8:45 type shit. They start shutting down at 9 at the time, I believe. I don't know what they got going on now. But we get outside now. It's the 3 of us. And when we get outside and we get to the parking lot, it's about 10 cars left in the parking lot. Everybody going, like I said, shit shutting down. He drove a Caravan bro. It's not a caravan in sight. Not in sight. So now, it's getting spooky. You feel me? It's getting spooky. We looking around. We don't see the van. We don't see the van. So now we go inside Banana Republic because literally at this point, everything was closed. Like, doors locked, lights off, people that went home, whatever, whatever. Banana Republic, they lights was on, their doors still open, whatever, whatever. And now that I'm thinking about it, because I was 16, so both of my friends, they were 17 at the time. Like, I don't even think we had cell phones, bro. Because we went inside Banana Republic to use the phone. Yeah, and then Nee had called the bird and asked what happened. So the bird I guess he put Earthworm Jim on the phone because he was talking hot. I guess he was the gangsta out of them. And he told her he wasn't feeling me and Shaw's attitude. I'm not feeling your friend's attitude, so you could either come with us or you could stay back with them because I'm not riding them back. That's what he told her over the phone. So she was just like, I told him, you know, I'm a go with them, whatever, whatever. She was like, but when he pulled back up, we just gonna get our shit and we gonna, you know, thug it out. Now, mind you, like I said, I was 16, they was 17. We came outside broke. This is why I never again in my life would ever. From that day, I said, even though my mother always told me, and I'm pretty sure their mother told them, you don't leave out your house without nothing. Between all three of us, we had $10 and a pack of cigarettes, because for whatever reason, we thought we was grown smoking cigarettes down at that time. Like, and I hate them shits now. I only smoked cigarettes for a couple months. Like, once I started smelling like cigarettes, hair started smelling like cigarettes, because one thing about me, I like to smell good. Like, that was a dub for me. But, so, she was like, fuck it, we just gonna get our shit. And, you know, So, she told the nigga that she was going to leave with them or whatever, so they pulled back up. The minute he pull up, I pop open the side door, right? It's a caravan, slide it back, bam. I'm all in the van because I'm looking for our shit now. Now, I know me and Sha shit was in the back row. You feel me? So that's where I'm going. It's empty. The bird sitting in there with a new hat on already that she done boosted because I got the same hat. You feel me? But it just so happened that's the hat that I actually have. Because like I said, we went to the Gap. I got a hat and some thing of boxes from the Gap just to pick some shit up. And we went in DKNY because I had a sweater out of there. Right? Black, all red with black DKNY going down the sleeves. I'll never forget. So boom. Yeah, when I tell you I was between his bitch legs, all of that stuck in. Look, cause where's our stuff at? So now I'm mad, like, you feel me? Like, and I'm ready to low key for action. So Shani, like, chill, let's get our stuff. Let him go. F them, whatever. But our stuff is gone. So Nee says to Earthworm, where our shit at? He gonna say he dropped it off at his own house. He got an aunt that live up there. Lying, son. I know they was lying. They probably had our shit stat. Man, listen. So, boom. Shot tight. He get out the car like he tough. The bird sat in the car the whole time. And sis, he sat in the car the whole time. Because the whole time he was the girl. She was the man. Whatever. So, Shot snuffed the nigga. She snuffed him. Boom. And I pushed him. When I pushed him, no, she snuffed him. And then I feel like I hit him. And he went in the back of his car and pulled out a bat. Bitch. And brought the bat to niggas like, what happened? On some pretty much Debo that's like, y'all not getting your shit, whatever. He looked at me, he said, what you doing? She said, I'm not leaving them. And I never seen nobody in my life burn rubber so fast. He was gone, bro. When I tell you he was gone, tire marks. He left tire marks on the parking lot. And we was devastated. Now we sitting in there looking dumb. Everything is closing down. At this point, Banana Republic closed too. It's nothing open. Everything dark. Parking lot empty. Feel me? Surrounded by woods. Like, it was crazy. So now, We don't know what the fuck to do. Like I said, we got $10 between all three. We start lighting cigarettes. Fuck that. We got to smoke. It's brick outside, bro. It's like January, February. I remember because we had on bubble coats. Like, mind you, I had on windbreaker pants because, you know, I was wearing, you know, sliding on the jeans and shit underneath. Like, so now we go inside the food court. They closed, but you know, you could still get inside, access to the lobby where people eat at. And it was the guy there cleaning. I guess he worked there, a white guy. You could tell he was a fiend. He looked crazy, but whatever. So we in there and shit. We trying to think of a master plan. I'm not calling my mother for nothing. I don't care. I'm not calling my mother. Sha, like, she not calling her pops because whether she call him or not, he's not coming out. You feel me? She already got a baby, all of that. Like, past a certain time, they put the dead bolt on the door. It was a wrap for her. Like, her parents didn't play that. They Haitian. So Nee was like, you know, she couldn't call nobody neither because she lied and told her man that she was shopping in Manhattan. You feel me? So at this point, it's past 9. You know, everything closed down. And now we inside the lobby of the food court, whatever. The guy, he's mopping the lobby. He's just there. He's chilling. And then this big black dude pops up. He pops up and he like, he tried to sell us a story. Him and his girl was in Iceberg. They started arguing. So she left out the store, hopped in the Veek and left him. Hopped in the car and left him. He waiting for his mans to come down right now. He got a room in a telly in Peekskill, which is upstate New York, if for my people that's, you know, from New York or whatever. He got a telly in Peekskill, but that he got a room in Peekskill that he could put us in, but his man's got the key to the room because he said he had 2 rooms, so he claimed. Him and the wife, he had a room, or whatever the other room was for, whatever. But it was big lies, and we wasn't hearing it. So he like, you know, I got a room that I could put y'all in for the night, but my homeboy's got a key to the room. So we like, nah, we good. Now we scared now because, first of all, it's straight dark out here. We surrounded by woods and shit. Everything closed except for this. It's just him and his white fiend in here mopping. And when I tell you he was some big, bulky black nigga, like, he had to be at least 6'4". He had to be at least 6'4", 290. I'm not even joking. So we got shook. So Sha hopped on the phone and was like, she calling her man right now, which was a lie because we really couldn't call nobody. We had, first of all, we was wild embarrassed. You feel me? It didn't matter. I wasn't calling my mother for nothing because I already knew I was dying when I got home. You feel me? So I was out the picture. Period. I did not care. I didn't care. I think I would have walked home before I called my mother. And that's a fact. Like, and I'm from Brooklyn. That shit is we were somewhere upstate, wherever we was. And no, I just would have walked for 10 hours. And that's on me. So now we hop on the phone and we pretending that we calling somebody because he's creepy. You feel me? He like, oh, he bought wifey a shirt. Somebody can have a shirt. Some little Iceberg wife beater. Like, boy, nobody believes you. You feel me? So the niggas that was supposed to come get him never even came to get him. He ended up paying the fiend nigga like $20 and they gave him some cracks because he was a dealer. Gave him some cracks. And the man drove him because the old white fiend nigga, he was, he had a pickup truck. I don't even think he was that old. His hair was just, he just looked sprung out, but he probably was like in his 40s. You feel me? So they ended up leaving and it was just us. Now this shit creepy. You feel me? So we call the cops. We got nothing else to do. We call the cops. So I don't even remember what we told the cops. I'm sorry, y'all, if I went out the screen. I don't remember what we told the cops because clearly we couldn't tell the cops what really happened because we were there boosting. Like, so we called the cops and we told them something. I don't remember. I swear I don't. But they came to pick us up. You feel me? And they was like, once we told them where we were from, they was like, you know, that's way out of our jurisdiction. the most we can do is take y'all to the station, and y'all have to call, you know, a family member or somebody come get y'all, whatever. So now we are doomed, right? So they take us to the police station, which is a fucking police cabin in the wood. I swear to God, in the sticks, bruv. In the sticks. Excuse me. By the time we call the cops, fast forward. When they left, it probably was like 11:30. Yeah, probably like 11:30. We was out there till like 2 a.m. Shook to call anybody to say, freezing, starving, broke and ashy. Okay? By 2 a.m., we call the cops. Like, fuck it. You feel me? So we get to the cabin, right? The police cabin. And it's fucking freezing in there. It's small in there. It's just like, it was so different from, you know? So we just sitting in there because niggas refuse. Like, so the cops tell us like, yo, y'all have to call somebody. We can't have y'all sit here. We can't take y'all home, da-da-da-da. Who y'all gonna call? So Nee like, fuck it. She just had to call her man. Now, mind y'all, remember I told y'all, she told her man that we went shopping in the city. So now it's 2 a.m. and she's calling him. So she has to end up confessing and telling him what it is. No, actually, I think she dialed a number and the cops spoke to him, right? I don't know what the cop, I swear I wish they was here because I don't remember what we told these cops. You feel what I'm saying? But, so he said he was coming to get us. Now, at this point, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to be seen. I had some shades. Because back then, I used to love wearing my shades and shit. I had some shades on top of my head. I slid them shits down. I slid a chair for my feet. And I went to sleep, bruv. Because, come on, son. This is embarrassing. So, I go to sleep. And next thing you know, I'm being told to wake up. Now, it was 4 a.m. He's here, right? Nee Man is here, God rest his soul. My guy. So he comes to pick us up. So now, when I lift my head up and I go to look at him, yo, he looked at us with the most, like, he has such a look of disgust on his face. Like, he did one of these. Like, dead ass, bro. So he do what he have to do. He talked to the cops, whatever, and now we on our way out. So we get in his car, and we about to be on our way. Now, it was at least a 2-hour drive to Brooklyn from where we was at. But, bitch, what we thought we was driving because the car broke down. The car broke down before he could even start it. So we had to wait, bro, for like an hour for the AAA or whatever, for them to come work on the car. Yo, that whole day was doomsday. That whole night, like, so now that happens. They finally come. They work on the car and shit. So now he, like we can't, the car was dead silence because he didn't want to hear nothing from us. He didn't want us to look at him, nothing. Like, he was disgusted. Like, and I feel him, you feel me? We came home empty-handed. Like, Sha literally had nothing. I had a hat, a sweater, 2 pair of boxers. Nee had like 2 sweaters in a bag or something like that, or whatever, from my money exchange or whatever. But we came home empty-handed. Like, we literally did all of that for nothing, bro. You feel me? And like I said, this was my first time. Like, they been going, so, you know, they took a L this time. But whatever, so they come, they fix the car. He like, I'm getting dropped off first because they're from the same hood. Like, we all live close. We're all from Flatbush, which is in Brooklyn. But they live like 2 blocks away from each other, or a block away from each other, whatever. They grew up pretty much in the same hood. So, of course, he drops me off first. Now, mind you, I didn't get in till 6 a.m. I didn't get home until my block 6 in the morning. And I rang the downstairs doorbell to my building, right? Oh mama love was up waiting for me because my mother was a worry wart. So she always stayed away from me because I broke curfew a lot. You know, I was on Smash and shit. So when I did get the opportunity to go outside, oh nigga, I was outside. You feel me? And I used to have my lies prepared and all of that. And I used to be ready to take my beatings. But this, this was different. I should have ran away. I'm not even gonna hold you. Anyway, I ring the downstairs doorbell. And my mother said, "Who is it?" I was like, "Me." I get up the stairs now. Cause, mind you, I took my time. We lived on the last floor, the 4th floor. My building didn't have no elevator. Anything under 6 stories, you ain't getting no elevator. You heard? In New York, I don't know how y'all, you know, well, in Brooklyn, I don't know how, well, whatever, my hood. So, I'm taking my time walking up the stairs because, bruh, I'm about to die. And my friends didn't get beatings. You feel me? So, I get up the stairs, I got my keys out, and I go to put my key, before I can even get my keys to the key home, I flung that door open. What? Straight blows to my face. Beep, bop, boop, 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 boop. I ran, hit the bathroom, right? Hit the bathroom, locked the door, bop. Put the window down, because now I'm ready to run away. And in that apartment, the apartment that we grew up in, the bathroom window, the bottom window was always shaky, so we used to use the top. So I was on my way out, blood. You feel me? My mother picked that bathroom lock, pulled me back in, and it was crazy. That's a whole nother story, though. That's a whole nother story, because that right there is very heavy. But, bro, that was a crazy night. For real, like, niggas swore they was about to come up, it come off, it come what? And we got, niggas violated us with a bat, like, and to this day, yo, we never seen them again. Well, Nee was still best friends with the bird. And we were gonna set her up. We was gonna set her up and rob her crib, because remember I told you at the beginning of the video, we linked up at her crib to go to the spot. Like, so we knew where she lived at. So we had plans, we had shit in the making. We was gonna rob this pigeon. You feel what I'm saying? And then Shani hit niggas up a couple weeks later saying how her grandmother passed away, whatever. You feel me? No comment. But I think, did I say this girl name? Anyway, I think she's still cool with the Eagle. Because one day when I was talking to Sha was like, the Eagle had the nerve to ask for us. Bitch, don't ask for me, because I still feel away. Like, y'all came off. When I tell you they came off, because alone I had over probably like 4 stacks of shit. Sha had over 4 stacks. Like, literally, we had bands and bruv. Man's done was wildin', you hear me? Like, it was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you in. Oh, what a day, man. What a day, what a night, what a fucking... And like I said, my karma hits me right away. I learned and that's why I said, bitch, that's what you get. Because first of all, you know, when it comes to stealing and boosting, you're a mad pussy. But you wanted to be tough, because what? What you wanted to... You feel what I'm saying? And I was always I was working. I was one of my first friends to start working. I've been working since I was 11 years old. When I was 11, I used to work in Associated in Crown Heights. Me and my cousin Criddle. Shout out to Criddle. Love you, baby. You feel me? Working in Associated, stocking shelves, packing bags and shit. Like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's what I get. God don't like ugly. And that's why I don't play with that stealing shit now. If you were still, well, I'm pretty sure nobody's doing that these days. Like, people still going to stores and stealing and shit. But I know sometimes when I used to be like with my little friends and shit, and they used to do that, I used to get real life mad. Like, and I would leave you. Like, meet me on the block type shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Call me tomorrow. I'm out. I'm I'm so not about that life. Like, and God showed me that day, like, bitch. Like, it was an all-around horrible day. Like, it started off beautiful. Started off so lovely. Ended tragic. It was a travesty. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But, like I said, haven't seen none of them since then. And that was in like 2001. That's crazy, and everybody's in Brooklyn. Because I heard Earthworm Jim was from Canarsie. And the bitch was from the Heights. I don't give a fuck about them. I say what I'm saying. And I guess Sis was from the Heights too. I don't know. But haven't seen him since. I know what the motherfuckers look like. He had a blue like caravan. I wonder if that was his. Because where was he going? Niggas was in high school and you was driving that. He probably was an adult at the time. I don't know. I know I was 16. And my two friends, they're a year older than me. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like the bird was 17 as well. I don't know. But I learned my lesson. You heard. I've been living life honestly ever since. Because karma, don't play with me. That bitch be like, listen, you're going to learn your lesson right now. Because, you know. So. But yeah, y'all. That's my story time. That's what happened. Wow, memories. And almost every time I get with these two, we talk about it. I haven't spoken to or seen them in like 5 months now. You know, still got a little thing going. A little rapport. Not as close as we used to be, but it's still all love and all, you know. My friend Shada, when I had the baby, her daughter is 21 now. Which is, that's how long ago it was. Because when we went that day, she probably was like 9 or 10 months. I don't even think she was a year yet. But, yeah, or maybe she just turned a year. Because it was winter and her birthday is in January. So she probably was 1. But, yeah, man, that was a crazy, crazy situation. And I don't even remember what I told my mother. Because I done told so much lies to her breaking curfew. I always broke curfew because, we, like I said, we was on Smash. But I don't even remember what I told my mother what happened. But it didn't matter because they ain't stop shit. I got fucked up, lumped up, bruised up, battered up. Like, bruh. Man, listen. That was... So, anyways, guys, let me know if y'all want more story times from me. I got a bunch. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I am new on this, so, you know, bear with me. I'm thinking I'm gonna, you know, be doing this because I like to vent. And I honestly talk to myself all day long. I walk around in my crib when I'm alone. Like, I pace back and forth. I talk to myself. So I said, you know what? Why not turn on the camera and talk to the people? Because I had my YouTube channel up for months. And just haven't been, you know, utilizing it. So, there's that. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. All that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. I'll probably upload another story time soon. I don't know which one I want to do. I probably will put it on the YouTube thing, like, what is it, like the community thing? I don't know. And you guys can tell me which story time you want from me. Because right now I'm having like a brain fart. I done talked for 40 minutes on here because that was crazy. But trust me, I have plenty more. Like, and I'm going to be bringing them to y'all. So stay tuned. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.